This is for Senator McCain. Hopefully you'll be able to view it. I doubt that you will, but you never know. I wanted to just comment on a couple of points. One of the things that really concerns me is that when you were at that town hall meeting, Senator McCain, you had a constituent ask you a question, and what she wanted to know was, how is it that Obama hasn't had any impeachment proceedings brought against him? And what you said to her as you were walking with the microphone, you know, you like to sort of walk around like this with the microphone, you said that he hasn't broken any laws that would set him up to be impeached. Well, see, I care to differ with you, Senator McCain, and I think part of the problem is that you don't really understand the Constitution. And if you understood the Constitution, two things would happen. The first is you never would have put together the National Defense Authorization Act, which was proven to be unconstitutional by a federal judge, and a number of other states have also stated pretty much the exact same thing, and it's not going to be enforceable in those states. And I'm sure more states will follow. The other thing that concerns me, again, is that you're obviously not aware of what the Constitution expects of a president and the limitations of a president. Let me help you with that, Senator McCain. When Obama wanted to get rid of Gaddafi, because Gaddafi is a Shiite and I think Obama's a Sunni, but he wanted to get rid of Gaddafi so the Brotherhood could sort of slide in there. And, you know, he was getting all kinds of weapons through Turkey into the Syrian rebels, and they were having difficulty beating Gaddafi's military. So you went ahead on your own, you know, because you're the big kahuna. I mean, Obama went ahead on his own. And he launched a airstrike. And that airstrike was very successful. And Gaddafi was killed and dragged through the streets. He was raped, the same way as Ambassador Stevens was raped. And you see, launching a war against a sovereign nation without congressional approval is like an impeachable offense. Okay? So there's your second one. And there's a litany of others. But you not knowing what the Constitution contains doesn't surprise me. If I'm not mistaken, you were 894 out of a class of 899 when you graduated your Naval Academy. Generally, those individuals do not end up sitting in a cockpit of an airplane, let alone a Skyhawk. You, since your daddy was an admiral, was able to sit in a Skyhawk. Now also, you probably never would have made it, even if you were much higher in grade as far as, you know, being second or third instead of at the bottom. And the reason you wouldn't have made it is because you trashed 2, if not 3 airplanes. You lost one in a bay in Texas. You got disoriented. You developed spatial disorientation, I guess, and you bailed out. You lost another one because you had engine trouble, apparently. You probably had your mixture set wrong. And then you came back onto the Oriskany with, I don't know how many yards of hydro line because you were hot dogging, flying below the towers. And then you obviously got shot down. Now, I don't necessarily blame you for getting shot down. I do blame Congress for you getting shot down. And the reason I say that is because you were probably ordered to fly the same route, the same time of day, at the same altitude. And that's what those armchair generals, you know, demanded of their military, both the Navy and the Air Force, and that's why they lost so many fighters and so many airmen, you being one of them. But anyway, you know, that's what happens with Congress. They don't know what they're doing, and you're a prime example of not knowing what you're doing either. So, you do have enough to begin impeachment proceedings against Obama. If you need more clarification, you might want to consult with a constitutional lawyer. And you might want to glance through the Constitution itself. You'll be amazed at what you might find. So stop with the, you know, there's no cause, there's no reason to. There's a lot of reason to. And while you're at it, Senator McCain, give us an update on the 20 or 25 survivors from Benghazi. We're very curious. You know, we were told that they were shipped to Tripoli, then we were told they were shipped to Germany, and we were told they were shipped to Italy. Personally, I don't think they're with us anymore. If they're with us, then why haven't we heard from them? Why can't Senator Lindsey Graham talk to them? He's tried. Why can't Congressman Chaffetz from Utah talk to them? He's tried. I even believe you've tried. Anyway, tell you what, it's unbelievable how our Congress allowed this insanity to continue, and none of you are doing anything about it. So, you don't have an excuse any longer, Senator McCain. I've given you 2 impeachable offenses. You don't need any more than that. Get on it.